Okay, and we're back at Sector 6. Things are going to start to get much more difficult, but we're on easy mode, so we should be fine. And like I said, I've got both flak cannons here. The advanced flak is a special starting weapon. You can never buy that. It only comes on this ship. The normal flak cannon does the exact same thing, except it takes slightly longer to charge and it costs 2 energy instead of just 1. Um, So I'm going to concentrate on pretty much just ship upgrades from now on. There's not going to be much in stores that's going to do any good right now. So I'm going to give myself some power. And I'm going to go with another engine. That'll give me some more dodge. I always keep a little bit of scrap left over for repairing at shops if need be. And we'll hit this distress call. I'm going to promise to help. We've seen this one before. I'm going to use my NG crew and get some rewards. And just going to make my way through the system, hitting as many beacons as I can. Looks like we got some intruders on board. Okay, a young mantis has teleported onto the deck. Okay, if I side with the fugitive and fight the NG ship, I potentially get this mantis as part of my crew, and I have to fight the ship. The alternative to that, and this is just randomly generated, he may sabotage my ship and actually attack me, in which case I would probably either take some hull damage or lose a system or both. Or I could offer up the Mantis in exchange for a bounty, in which case you could potentially get some scrap, no crew member, or they just fight you, but you don't take the sabotage damage. I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to side with the fugitive, and he booby-trapped me. Okay. 5 damage to my hull. We're still in the green. That's not a big deal. But we got damaged doors and damaged clone bay. Since I had a redundant power in clone bay, we're still good there. So nothing critical was taken out. This guy's got a shit ton of defense drones. And we've got the med bay again. So I'm going to have to take out that med bay before we can beam over there. I'm going to wait for the flak cannons to both charge so I can shoot both at the same time. And this guy's also got some 2 ion weapons and a laser. Not super concerned with any of this weaponry on this ship, since ion does not actually destroy things. We could do enough ion damage to take down my shields, which would be bad. Kind of like now. Okay, so I have no shields. As long as he keeps firing at me with these things, I will not get my shields back. So I'm going to watch for his laser and cloak up when he shoots it. But in the meantime, I'm going to shoot both flak cannons at his med bay. And I'm actually going to fire one slightly before the other one. The idea here is the first one hopefully takes out all the shields, while the second one damages the system. If I fire both at the same time, they could both potentially hit at exactly the same time, and they would just both get absorbed by shields. So I'm going to target one. I'm going to pause and unpause really quick and fire the second one, which will fire shortly after. So boom, boom, and the defense drones defended. So not good. He also ioned my weapons here. This battle is not going well at this point. Gonna cloak up since he fired his laser there. I'm going to try one more volley. If that doesn't make it through, I'm just going to jump out of this fight. It's not worth it. So it looks like I'm going to take some hull damage here. Okay. Same idea. And actually, he's got these defense drones. So this time, I'm going to just fire them both at the same time and hope for the best. And we didn't do so good. So I'm just going to jump out. If a battle goes bad, don't be afraid to jump away. And lucky me, there's nothing going on in this section. So I'll just wait for everything to recover here. Got no damage systems, so we are good to keep jumping along. Another wasted fuel. We are running low on fuel now. Okay, what do we got here? I can attempt to download the ship's data store, or don't risk activating it and just taking a little bit of scrap. Fairly certain I can beat this guy either way, so I'm just going to go ahead and attempt it. Looks like I succeeded. And just going to buy another power unit here. Okay, it looks like I've also got a map of the system. I could go down to the store here, which actually I'm going to head down to that store so I can buy a little bit of fuel. I could repair some hull here for a cheaper rate. I don't really need it, so save our scrap. Hit the store. Okay, just got some drones, nothing worth buying other than fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and buy them all out of fuel. I don't have anything to sell, so I'll just keep moving. Okay, ship floating among the debris. I could give him fuel and he can potentially give me things, or I can ignore him. I'm running low on fuel, so I'm actually going to ignore him. And I'm not even going to feel bad about it. Okay, here we go. We got a standard ship battle. He's got a teleporter, so he's going to probably send some guys over right away. These are Mantis. So he's also got a med bay. We're having some bad luck on the med bays right now. Just wait for him to teleport over. Close all my doors, see where he's at. Okay. Looks like I got some guys here and here. So we'll just go ahead and flood this area. All the way through, actually, up into here. So these rooms are going to get deoxygenated. And actually, they should have been before. So I'm going to open all the rest of my doors that I don't need shut right now. Okay, so I'm going to let them suffocate for a while. Concentrate on the ship. He's got a pretty large ion gun here. That will definitely take my shields out after a couple shots. And a wimpy laser. So here are the flak cannons. This should go a lot better since he doesn't have defense drones. Blast away. There we go. We already took it out. So now we're going to send over my boarding party at last. And use my hypnosis here. And just move through their ship and take out the crew. Okay, we took out their crew, got some scrap, returned to the ship. I think for the rest of this game, I'm probably going to concentrate on getting my weapons and my power up. I can potentially have all three of my weapons going at once by the time we reach the end boss. It's got no damage systems, so we're good to jump to the next sector. Um, I could hit another beacon here. We got a pulsar in that area. I don't like pulsars because those are the ones that do ion damage to my systems. I'm just going to bypass that. Okay, we got an intelligent life on a nearby planet. We're going to investigate. Let's see what we got here. We got brightly colored six-legged horse-like animals. That sounds a lot like the mantis, doesn't it? Let's see what happens if I try to communicate peacefully. Excellent. It looks like I get an NG crew member. I was expecting a mantis, but this will work as well. I'm kind of out of systems to man, so I'm just going to send him... we're going to go ahead and send him over here to the engine room. Actually, we'll send him to the hypnosis room. In case that gets damaged, he can repair it right away. He also comes with expert level of repair. Okay, so jump into the next system. It looks like we're in Sector 8 now, so maybe my dreams of having a fully powered engines, or rather weapons, probably not going to happen.